Hey guys, so I asked you yesterday to look at 5 and 6 from page 506, just part A and B. And on this post, I have my answer to number 5. So check that and look at that and let me know if you agree or have any questions about that. And then today, what I'd like to do would be just to go through how to do part C with you. Now, part C asks you to put it into this weird form that I have at the top of the PDF here that I've shared with you. I say weird because it probably looks weird to you because this is so easy to graph. You know the center's 3, 1. You know the x radius is 2. The y radius is 4, but this is a nightmare to put into your calculator. This is a form that's actually much easier to put into your calculator. But so the trick is you have to be able to go from here, where my pointer is, the easy to graph form, to here, which is the easy to put into the calculator form. So I want to take you through how to do 5C, and I'm going to ask you to do 6C for homework today. So this is what we started with in problem 5, and it asks you to transform it into this form. Here are the steps by steps of how I would do that. This form has no fractions in it, so get rid of the denominators by squaring them, because this square applies to both numerator and denominator. So 2 squared is the 4, and 4 squared is the 16. So that at least gets the denominators out of the parentheses. But to eliminate them completely, you have to do this next step, which is multiply everything by the product of the denominator. So 4 and 16 are the denominators. So the first term is going to get multiplied by 4 times 16. The second term is going to get multiplied by 416. And the term over here, the 1, is going to get multiplied by 4 times 16, which is 64. The reason we're doing that is so we can do the next step, which is cancel out common terms. In other words, the superfluous ones. So the 4s can cancel out here, goodbye to this denominator. The 16s can cancel out here, goodbye to that denominator. And you're left with just 16 times x minus 3 squared plus 4 times y minus 1 squared equals 64. And then to continue on with this, all that I want you to do is to then expand this square and this square. So you have 16 times x minus 3 times x minus 3 plus 4 times y minus 1 times y minus 1 still equaling 64. Now just multiply and distribute. I did the FOILing first, and then I distributed the 16 to the x squared to negative 6 to 9. I distributed the 4 to y squared negative 2y and 1. And then just subtract the 64 to set it equal to 0 and reorder all the terms to match the general form up here. So x squared term first, there is no xy term, then y squared, then x, then y, then constant. So reordering them, we have x squared term first, there's no by squared, no x, bxy squared, sorry. Y squared term, x squared term, y term, sorry, x term, y term, and then constants. This is negative because we brought the 64 over. And then just 144 plus 4 minus 64. Combine your like terms to get the 84 there. I'll show you later how this is easy to get into the calculator, but I want you to try this. I want you to do 6C tonight. Follow my steps and see if you can get the answer for 6